Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. Today we're looking at a green ink from Private Reserve Spearmint. Thanks go out to the OC Pen Club for providing the sample for this review. Today's pen we will be using the Mahjong P136 with a Yovo broad nib. I think that this has become my new favorite, which means that I'm going to have to buy another broad nib for my serendipity. Alright. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. I'm going to share this with my friends. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends. All you have to do is click the share button and then click the in particular social network that you like to share your content to, and then click post. And if your favorite post is from Tumblr, there's a difficulty in the links, I have noticed. So you might have to make a post and copy the link to that post into a text file. So hello, Shay Shay girl. How are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day. Alright, I'm gonna do the Tumblr and the Reddit and the LinkedIn and the Blogger and the Twitter and the Facebook. So that way our friends can come and hang out with me. I am doing okay. How are you? I am doing very well. Today is a work day, so I have a little bit of time to hang out and do this here ink review, and then I have to be off to work. So here is our ink of the day. This is our comparison card. This is a nice, brightish green ink. It does have a little bit of shading in there. Kinda see the shading. Looks very nice, very nice. And here is our ink swatch, and water resistance test shows that I might not want to use this on the outside of an envelope for fear it may wash away. And here is our painting for the day. And I gotta tell you, I am in love with this new way of doing painting. I basically put water down, and then I drag the paintbrush through the water, and then I take the ink brush and I smack it against my finger, and I make these like straight line spatter, and it looks like the universe. What's it called? The Milky Way galaxy. I found a picture. This is what it kind of reminds me of. This picture right here. At least that's what we're going for anyway. Ooh, pretty. Okay, anyway, enough of that. And here is our toilet paper chromatography. Oh, very nice. I'm always glad that I can provide some entertainment while people are doing other tasks also. Sometimes it's good for cleaning pens, sometimes it's good for working, you know. I guess it just depends. So, here is our toilet paper chromatography, and I see like this green, like a lightish green and a darker-ish green. And then right along the edge, I don't know if we can see this, but there's like a teal, like a bluish teal that goes all the way around the outside. And that's very interesting. Alright, let's do some paper review, shall we? This is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com, and this did go down fairly dark, because I did prime the feed before I started, so there's a little dark, no feathering, no bleeding, and only a little bit of ghosting. I enjoy your personality and how you describe ink and paper. Aw, thank you. That means a lot. I try and do the best job that I can, and it might not be the most entertaining content on the internet, but at least I try and interact with my subscribers and the people who want to come and hang out with me. This is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. I do notice that, can you see that right there? There's like a little black sheen from this. Weird. I've never seen that before. Anyway, no feathering, no bleeding, and only a minimal amount of ghosting. This is super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This has some nice shading going on, though. This is Moleskine 70 GSM. I am going to try... There, that's better. Much better. It is feathering into the page, and it did bleed right through the page. This is... Field Notes Journal. I need to write that down somewhere. Oh, no, not that one. Alright, this is Field Notes Journal. I don't know what the GSM is on this still, so if anybody knows, let me know, because I can't find it on their site. Alright, there's a minimal amount of feathering, and it did bleed through the page. Alright, this is Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. Nice shading, no feathering. No bleeding, no ghosting. This is Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is 52 GSM Tomaway River. Very nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Kind of a creepy demeanor. Sorry. This is the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, and only a minimal amount of ghosting. Wait, that's yesterday's ink. This one down here is today's ink. No bleeding and barely any ghosting. Alright, this is Maramon Nemosiny 80 GSM dot grid. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, and barely any ghosting. This is Oxford Optic paper. No feathering, a little bit of bleeding, and a lot of ghosting. This is Clairefontaine 90 GSM. Nice shading, no feathering. Little bit of, no bleeding, but a little bit of ghosting. See, ghosting is where you can see the letters, but it's not bled through the paper. This is Lamy Booklet, 90 GSM. There's a minimal amount of, barely any feathering, and it did bleed through just a little bit, and there's a little bit of ghosting. Maybe if you had a lighter nib it wouldn't do that. This is Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. It is feathering just a little bit into the page. And there is a lot of bleeding and a lot of ghosting. Oof. What is under my nail? That's just growth. Probably some ink under there. Who knows? Alright, this is Up and Up wide ruled notebook paper from Target.com. No feathering. Little tiny bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. Alright, this is True Red composition book from Staples.com. Oi! Feather like a chicken. Bled right through the page. Whew. This is the Nanami 7 Seas 68 GSM Tomoe River. Beautiful a little bit of sheen there. And shading. No feathering. No bleeding, but a little hint of ghosting. Okay, this is Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Buffet handmade paper from Italy. Oi! Feather like a chicken. No bleeding and barely any ghosting. Nice shading though. This is a U-style notebook paper. It is spreading into the page, and it did bleed through the page. Too bad. Alright, this is CVS caliber notebook paper. Nice shading, no feathering. No bleeding, barely any ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. Nice shading, nice sheen. No feathering. No bleeding and a minimal amount of ghosting. Mead wide ruled notebook paper. Oi! Feather like a chicken. Bled right through the page. 5-star notebook paper. Oi! Feather like a chicken. Bled to the page and heavy ghosting. Oi! HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. It is spreading into the page, and there's a little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. This is JNB Copper Plate Graph Pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. No feathering. Barely any bleed through spots and a little bit of ghosting. A lot of bit of ghosting. And last but not least, this is Original Crown Mill. It is feathering into the page, and it did bleed and ghost through the page. Okay, let's do a comparison now. There you are. I need to get a new box. Okay, let me put my finger cuts on. Oops, let me see which one this is. If you guys have dry skin like I do, I'm constantly washing my hands at the office. It's like, it's my job to wash my hands. It's just If you have problems with dry fingers, these little finger cots are excellent for gripping things. I just thought I would point that out. Okay, let's zoom out. Put some light on the subject. Turn the brightness down just a smidge. That's about how it looks. Okay. This is alright, this is Private Reserve Spearmint next to Diamond Emerald, Diamond Green Black, Blackstone Daintree Green, Diamond Evergreen, Maltaverde Aeronite, Diatramentus Document Green, Diamond Umber Green, Tasha Olive Green, Noodler's Green, Teaker's Ink Freddy's Favorite, Colorverse Alpha PSC, Robert Oster Lemongrass, Monarcha Nopal, Troublemaker Tuslabua, Colorverse Walk the Dog, Diamond Olive Swirl, Birmingham Basil Pesto, Graf von Faber-Castell Olive Green, Diamond Meadow Green, Dominant Industry Autumn Forest, Diamond Salamander, Diamond Sherwood Green. Ooh, these are kind of close. If I didn't know better, I think these were like almost the same ink. Colorverse Supernatural, Diamond Appletini, Diamond Magical Forest. That one's kind of close. Pilot Mixable Green, another one that's kind of close. Scribo Verde Prato, Diamond Calligraphy Passion, Maltaverde Key Lime Pie, Kiwi Inks Kakapo Parrot, Noodler's Green Cactus. These ones are kind of similar. Vinta Inks Mermaid Green, and Beryllium Spirulina Green. These ones are kind of similar too. Diamond Golden Ivy, Birmingham Holly Twinkle, Jane Davenport Mermaid Tail, Twisby Emerald Green, Seats Krausnack Palm Green, Ackerman Bazudin Woodgrown, Private Reserve Sherwood Green, Lamy Tourmaline, Monteverde Emerald Green. I think these are going to go with a teal department. Birmingham Cooked Spinach, Stipula Bright Green, Colorverse Spirit, Freedom of the Starry Skies Green, Diamine Elf, Noodler's Pushkin, Pelican Brilliant Green, Colorverse Arabella, Colorverse Able, Tasha Hokusai, Saibe Midori, Diamond Seasons Greetings, Robert Oster Velvet Storm, Organic Studio, Henry David Thoreau, Diamine Spruce, Laban Hera, Diamine Hells, Ferris Wheel Press Peppermint Drop, Diamine Delamere Green, Monteverde Yosemite Green, Sailor 50 States Vermont, Monteverde California Teal, Scribo Verde Bosco, Pannonia Golden Isolde, Diamine Alpine, Diamine Black Ivy, Monteverde Jade Noir, Monteverde Crocodile, Bakersfield Food Color Green, Diamine Best Wishes, Birmingham Heavy Crude, Pelican Edelstein Jade, Sailor Rikyu Cha, and Enderilium Kingfisher Green. Well, what did you guys think of today's ink? Are you guys looking for a green ink that's got a little bit of shading properties and if you have really good paper, then it doesn't matter if it's going to bleed through or not. But if you're using crappy paper, this might not be the one. Or if you're trying to use this on the envelope, I might not use it on an envelope. Do you have this ink? Let me know what you think about it. That is all for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you, and I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.